Glad to have you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Tar Heels kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Motion from the wideout. First carry of the season for this transfer. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry up. Right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Off play action. Under fire. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Watson. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Purdue! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Number 35, set to kick off.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jackson.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun to give to the back. Might have a chance. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are, and look at...
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the 1st quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. To the air on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. No one there to stop him. except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running inside, it's Jackson. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Hall. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
And the Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? With the catch, it's Townsend. Fakes to grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Purdue! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
North Carolina, 0.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. A quick pass to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Snagged in the middle, it's Schiff. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they're running back, looking for room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Watson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The offense changing the play. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team.
Number 42, punts it away.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Floats it out in space. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got a man, it's Watson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Makes the grab. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The run in. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Got his man. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Some misdirection with the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now the play fake. Firing to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
North Carolina, 7.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
He's got his man.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And right down the middle.
North Carolina, 7.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Fighting off the defender. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And now they'll have to go. To the half with no timeouts remaining. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight.
Now, you talk about a sideline that was jacked up, excited for the big punt return. And then, man, he makes the big mistake, puts it on the deck, and the momentum goes shifted right back to the other side.
The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Looking for room at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. On the draw, it's Gibson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers will try to move the chains on 4th down.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Check, check, check. 89-19 fireball. 89-19 fireball. Where did he go?
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got the quick pass. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Corner's going to give them room. To the air, it's Edwards. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Texas State Bobcats.